I help Mamo. Come on, Mamo. Trying to do a serious report here. That all cats are good. Come here, Mamos. This is Sushi. This is oh, come here, okay. Okay. Okay, Mamo. Come here, Mamo. Yeah, she doesn't like being picked up. But that was my cat Sushi. She's very helpful with bills and stuff like that. So as of the last 2 weeks or so, I've been going through the ringer because of all um I don't know what's happening or anything like that. It's okay, Mama. It's okay, Mama. Hey, Mama. Yeah, I got removed from the school because of financially I couldn't keep up with it. I was going to a special school. It's called Full Sail University. I was so excited to graduate from there. Unfortunately, because my GPA isn't up to the standard, they're saying that they have removed. I was on a cash basis for the school and I couldn't pay for it. So I was ultimately removed, but I am still working on trying to get back into another school if I can. Right now, I'm very disappointed. So I'm not sure if I really truly want to continue, at least for a while, maybe take a break or something like that. I'm going back to podcasting. So I'm going to be doing that. Work wise, I was going through FBF and they set me up with a job as an intern. Unfortunately, with that, I have been struggling with that because while I was working with a medical facility, they created this job, this pocket job, so that I can get paid and they need help taking care of all the paperwork. However, because of the fact that the head person who was in charge of the whole facility, they didn't finish changing whatever they needed to update their scanner because they haven't updated their scanner and they never alerted my job coach and the job coach's supervisor. Really, why do I need to go back to this place just to paper push just to get paid? However, I can understand that, but I don't want to just keep sitting around doing really nothing and for 3 hours just to get paid. So I decided I wasn't going to do that. However, I thought I was going to be doing like a day program thing. And because they're telling me that I don't belong in a day program, which I totally agree, it's still money coming in because as of right now, I was using that type of source of income. And every time this happens, I'm always down on my luck because the fact is they're expecting Social Security to take care of everything. And I only get once a month all my Social Security. But then for the rest of the weeks, which is what, 3 weeks, I can't pay for anything. And they're like, Tosha, you spent so much. You spent too much. You did this too much. You can't be playing with money. And I'm like, okay, here's my bills. And here's what I paid for my bills. I'm like, oh, it's so expensive. Oh, Tosha, it's so expensive. And I'm like, yes, I know that, bitch. Please call it what it is. So don't try to play with me, mess with me like that, okay? Because the fact of the matter is, we in the corporate society always try to outdo somebody else. We're always trying to compete. We're always trying to outmaneuver, always trying to outsmart, out this, out that. Why? Because it's a capitalized society. Because capitalized societies, what they like to do is they like to pay extra and say, oh, I have this money because and it's all about the money. It's not even product, it's about the money. So right now, during these turf wars, they're trying to outsource materials because we don't have them, which causes our inflation to go up, right? And our product and supply and demand actually go down. Why? Because we're taking everybody else's stuff to benefit us, and we don't want to benefit back. We just want to be, oh, give me because you owe me. And we're like, no, we're not owed anything. We need help as a general society to get help. Individually, I'm the best, I'm the greatest with their ego and narcissistic personalities most of the time. to then be told, oh, you're not that great, to them, they're going to still be thinking that they're great. While rent is being high, my car payments are not as high, but I'm always trying to lower it down. So I've been doing good with my payments. So I have 2 payments left. I have one check that I'll probably be able to pick up today, but I'm not sure how big it is going to be. So I know that, I don't know if my car insurance was already paid off or not, but I can probably postpone it and then pay it later. However, with this entailing, as I still have to pay my rent, which right now a lot of people are suffering from because they want everybody underneath to not work and only have the rich work. And it's really sucking up the country. So for the time being, I am still trying to look for work. I'm actively trying to look for work. I'm still debating on whether I can get EDD or not, just due to the severity of what's happening. So I'm not even entirely sure if I can. I'll try it. What's more is I'm trying to see what sticks because while TikTok is where we can actually have it, however, TikTok is only as popular as the people who are interested, right? So if you're not popular and you don't do something that would make you popular, you're not going to get paid from it. So we're essentially what they're saying is you have to be popular in order to get these platforms. And that's just my opinion. However, it could be something completely different. But it's mostly people who've already had years, sometimes overnight success, but that's very rare. But then it's a waiting game, right? You pick something and you post, but you have to post more just to get 1 or 2 views. So you're constantly having to post just to get thousands of subscribers, if not hundreds. So it's a constant thing like YouTube and everything, all these social medias where you could probably get paid. You have to be one topic for everything, and then you're going to be known for that one topic. So here's the thing. If you're going to that one source for your information, yeah, they're going to get that foot traffic. But if you don't have anything where one person will be able to go to that source, then you're not going to get that foot traffic. So I'm going to start a podcast. I actually already have a podcast, so I'm going to reiterate that podcast. I'm going to go back to doing the podcast. It's called Wonderland Crystal Teas. And it's about, and if you want to join, you can. I can interview you for people with disabilities, such as, how it's affecting day-to-day life. I will interview you with questions about how if you have a significant other, partner, whatever, and how they view the disability and how corporations view your disability, because sometimes they don't even know you have a disability. And with that sort of essence coming into play, you're going to have to figure out how best to look in your best limelight. So a lot of us are chasing something that we don't need to be chasing. But when you chase it, it goes away, right? So if you don't chase it and you talk about what's interesting, then everything will come to you. However, I have not seen this for myself particularly, but I do know that it has happened. I'm just more of a wait and see gal, right? Like I know what I want. I know how to do it. I know where to go in order to get it. I'm just needing to figure out the pieces to put into place in order to do that. So with this in mind, you have to make sure that we're trying to figure out here just how well we're going to survive, basically. So with this in mind, I'm just trying to figure out my own essentials are going to work, because I really don't understand why I'm always every 3 months or every 6 months, I'm always losing the internship job, excuse me, because internships are great until you get hired. And so when you get hired, that's the best thing for everybody. But if you don't get hired, then you're not going to be able to keep continuing. And then when you don't keep continuing, then you're like, what do I do next? And I'm always in this position where I do a great job and they just don't want to hire me. That's okay. But then I'm stuck with, why didn't they want to hire you? And I'm like, I don't know. They just don't want me to. They just didn't want me. And so these people are like, okay, so what are you going to do now? Are you going to go back and beg for it? I'm like, why do I need to go back and beg for it? If they don't want you, they don't want you. And they're like, yeah, that's true. And then so they get mad when that source of income leaves because I think they get frustrated because they're working. But for me, it's Tosha. Where was that extra money coming from? I said, from the internship. And they're like, oh, okay, I understand now. And I don't think they know how to fix it. So because they don't know how to fix it, they're just like, I'm not sure what we're going to do. And I'm like, I don't know what we're going to do either. And I have a feeling that I'm hoping, praising, and I'm hoping that I can get this job that these people or this SVS services are going to be able to help me with. However, with my workers, they're trying to figure out what to do next and how to help me with job hunting. And I'm not even entirely sure if I'm going to be able to do that because I just don't have, I don't know if it's something that I'll be able to get because I'm hoping that I can, but I just don't know anymore. I just have no idea what to do. So I'm very much aware that this is just more troubling than I would like to admit. I'm very frustrated with this, very frustrated because of the fact that I just don't know what else to do. I keep losing these jobs and then having forever to get them back. And I know some people who are not disabled actually have it worse. So I can't really complain. However, for me and myself, I love to spoil my children, my fuzz babies. And that's mostly where it's coming from. So then I will be able to get somewhere soon. I'll probably start documenting now my journey about everything else. I will put a link for YouTube so you guys can look at my books that I've written and I can use that as a source of income. And you can share a comment down below, however you like to help support. I'm trying to get at least 1,000 subscribers and I'm way far from that. So if you would like to help, that'll be most appreciative. Thank you so much.